mom was pregnant with me, all she would do is bake cheesecakes. She couldn't stop baking cheesecakes. She would bake batches and batches of cheesecakes per day, and at the end of the day, she would give them away to family and friends because there were just so many cheesecakes. When I grew up, I don't think cheesecakes were exactly my favorite food ever, but I've always loved the smell of them from the oven whenever she would occasionally bake, and I just had this love for sweets. I have such a big sweet tooth, I guess. So I guess one could say that my connection to cakes began even before I was born. Not counting bread making in kindergarten, I started to actually bake around 4th grade. I began with simple sweets like chocolate chip cookies and brownies, and throughout my elementary years and middle school years, I would bake once in a while when I was really desperate for something sweet to eat after school, when there was nothing in the pantry for me to eat that would satisfy my sweet tooth. In 8th grade was when I began to bake a lot more. There were many reasons as to why I started to bake more, and I think one of them was because I loved making people happy with what I baked, and I just loved seeing like the reaction and the comments and just making people happy. Also, I like to bake because it was an outlet for me to relieve stress and be really creative. I don't know why I was so stressed in 8th grade of all years, but I was. And on really stressful nights of homework, all I needed to do was just sit and mix a bowl of batter and just smell it from the oven, and it would make me feel so much better. I often didn't end up eating my products of stress, just because all I needed to do was just mix it and smell it. So that's like the big part of it, is like a meditation. You know what it is. That year was also when I started to care more about the visual presentation of my desserts, and I started to use those frosting in those cans with the cake tips on it that you can buy in the grocery store, and I started to drizzle chocolate on top and challenge myself with more new recipes. So when it came time to choose my senior project, it was really difficult for me to settle on one thing because I just wanted to do everything. But after bouncing back and forth between ideas, I decided on cake decorating because I knew that senior year would be ridiculously stressful, and I was right. And because I wanted to do something that was meditative for me. Also, I knew that I had some kind of potential in it because I had, played around with it before. So I thought, maybe I'll learn the actual techniques and the actual ways to do it instead of using just like a butter knife to spread out my frostings. So I didn't want to guess all the time. I wanted to actually know. So this is a cake I made for John's birthday in September, and this was way before, well, not way before, it was right before I started my sessions with Beth, my mentor, who works at the Bagel Cafe. So as you can see, there are a lot of crumbs in the icing, and it's not smoothed out really well, and I just didn't really know what I was doing, but I had this vision in my head, and I just tried to do it. So this is kind of like my before picture. first session, I learned how to use different piping techniques, and I got to practice on the cafe muffins and everything, so a huge thanks to the cafe for that, for letting me work in their space and use their equipment and everything. I don't know what I would have done without that. So this was the first time I actually learned how to properly frost a cake. So this was for the Foodville Cafe. They sold it, so I was really excited. So first, on your left, it's easiest to pipe everything and get like the surface area of everything before you spread it out. That way, you don't get as many crumbs in your frosting. So that's something I learned for the first couple of weeks. And then you spread it out with a cake cone, and then you pipe it and decorate it. This was the first torching that I got to do, and yes, there's the one I'm wearing pie, and it's really delicious. This is the mirror glaze cake. It was really trendy on the internet during, at least in the cake world, for the past couple of years, and I really wanted to try it, and I went into Beth, and she was like, yeah, let's do it, and it was really easy actually, and we just poured it on top, and like this, you can have a slice of one of these out there. This is a collaboration I did with Lynn Sharp in 11th grade. A big shout out to her for teaching me a couple things and having so much fun during the holiday season. This is a cake that I did for New Year's Eve for my friends. It's a grapefruit champagne mimosa cake, and this style is called the bear cake, like B-A-R-E. And this is really trendy right now in like the wedding cake industry, I guess, because of its simplicity and people like to be simple. But it's actually the easiest one to make, so yeah, I'll decorate one for you guys later. Sometimes this would happen. This was because I forgot to put parchment paper on the bottom of the pan, and I didn't freeze it before I leveled it. So this is what happens sometimes, but I brought it to Beth the next day, and she was like, it's fine, and it really was. Because it turned out this way. Yeah, so there's nothing icing can't fix. So this is my official order that I did for Addie Cooperman, Taylor's sister. So it was her 21st birthday, and she wanted it. Her only request was that it'll be alcohol. So she gave me full control of creativity, and I wanted to go all out. It was her 21st birthday, come on. So I decided to do this, and the base is banana bourbon, and then frosting is meringue frosting, and then all these cupcakes are of flavors of different cocktails. So these are the flavors. And it took a really long time actually, because you have to cut down all the recipes and bake them in little tiny batches, but it takes time to do each one. So I had to bake the bases and then freeze them and then do icing other days. So I did that and then I put them together. So right now, I think I'm going to show you guys. I didn't finish one of the cakes that I was going to give you guys, so I think I'm going to just finish it right now, right here. So yeah, like that. That's nice.
Just hide next there. Basically, I have the tiger.
Oh.
So I already did a lot of it because I have limited time. So I'm just going to do the edges and do the ruffles really quickly and then spread it and then maybe put some edible orchids on it. And this is just messy, just because you're just going to spread this out. But, so yeah, I did like a ruffle, so you can see. And then you're going to smooth it out in the middle. And then try to make it level as possible. I didn't bring my spinny crinkle thing. Well, it's actually not mine. It's so yeah, just like that. Slowly, slowly. You can get some orchids. Or maybe we should do white chocolate first. Oh, yeah, so this cake is just vanilla with raspberry frosting. So you can enjoy this outside after all the I don't know.
Organic orchids. Should I order a custom made fish?
I'm not asking.
Watch your hands. Yeah, they should have played music. We should play it. Okay.
So I'm just gonna go through. I made a lot of cakes actually for you guys today. So if you're on a diet, just forget about it. So I'm just gonna go through all of them. I took pictures of it last night. So so then everyone gets a chance to see them before it gets consumed. This is the decadent cake, and I just wanted it to be full on just chocolate. So the bottom layer is just chocolate cake, and then middle layer is chocolate cheesecake, and then on top of it is another chocolate cake. Yeah, I frosted it with chocolate frosting and then chocolate ganache around it and then chocolate cake. So this is a give it to your gluten-free friend. So this is chocolate gluten-free cake. It's actually my first gluten-free cake that I've been doing, so hopefully it turns out good. And I did Swiss meringue frosting, and then I made macarons with my mentor. That's gold foil. It's 23 karat gold. Fancy. This is the mirror glaze that I This was also really trendy on Instagram and Pinterest and what have you. And yeah, I really wanted to try tiered cake. I've never done that before. I've never done a geode cake before, so I decided to do this as one of my big pieces. Hope you guys enjoy. The inside is chocolate and orange marble, and the outside is vanilla. And there's a ton of gold leaf on it. 23 karat. There's actually another cake, and I forgot to put in a side of it, but it's called the Sunset Citrus Cake or whatever. And yeah, it's just really citrusy. You'll see it. So I want to say many thank yous. First one goes to Lynn Sharp for letting me use a lot of your pans and your cake stands and just everything, and you've been so supportive throughout my project, and I just want to thank you so much wherever you are. Second goes to my parents for financially supporting me and for cleaning up a lot of the messes I made in the kitchen. They've gotten so mad about it. But they cleaned it for me, so that's what Miss Montilioni, you've just helped me with so much of the college applications and everything, and honestly, I don't know if I would even be going to college, because I don't know if my applications would go through without you, and just everything for supporting me and for introducing me to Beth for the first place, so thank you so much. And then Beth, we've spent so much sweet time together, and thank you so much for mentoring me. It's been so fun hanging out with you and just putting frosting on things. Thank you so much. The cafe, I don't think you can tell me that, but thank you so much to the cafe for letting me use their space and just being so supportive and letting me use a lot of their stuff and sometimes their ingredients, and I'll pay you guys back for that. Thank you so much. Miss Radford, for being one of my heroes for the past 12 hours. I've been having a lot of problems. My computer died and everything was on there, so thank you for calling me and just supporting me and transferring the cakes from the cafe to here and everything. So much help. Thank you so much. My other superheroes of the past 12 hours and more, but especially the 12 hours, Olivia, Sabrina, Billy, Ucha, and Esme. Olivia, Sabrina, Billy, and Esme came to the cafe last night with me, and they were just helping me and just giving me more support and also helping me with things. So thank you so much. I would have still been there. You guys weren't there. Ucha, my laptop died and I was freaking out. I called the tech support for Apple. I was crying to them, saying, "Please, I have a presentation tomorrow." And they were like, "Okay." They couldn't do anything for me, but then I messaged him from 2 a.m. in the morning, not even over exaggerating, and he kind of like figured it out pretty much. We couldn't fix it, but we figured it out. And this morning I called Esme, and it's so nice having smart friends. But she helped me with so much. She's like, oh, just do this. I'll have it on my computer for you. So thank you so much. She did everything for me, even my grades. And then lastly, but certainly not least, thank you to my class for being my inspiration really for making me bake more in 8th grade, and because I loved baking for you guys and seeing your faces and reactions and your lovely comments, and that's what inspired me in the first place. So thank you so much for doing that and being my world for 12 years. Thank you.